Hey explorers, I'm back. If you haven't noticed, I've been absent from YouTube for a while. For those of you who didn't know, I got a child. Yep, my wife gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, and she and the boy are doing very well. But I decided that it's probably in our best interest to take a break from YouTube and just focus on making sure the family is in good health, instead of trying to divide my time between family and YouTube, which would be a big hassle. So that's kind of been where I've been for the past few months, and I do appreciate your patience waiting for me to come back, but I'm back! Enough. So I kind of wanted to just give you guys a quick video to just share updates, share my plans moving forward for the channel, and just kind of figure out, share my ideas of where I want this channel to go. So in the past, I have been claiming that I am the lore expert of Into the Radius, but looking back at my stuff, and my videos and my research, I haven't really done much to prove the fact that, yeah, I know a lot of stuff about this game. So moving forward, I am actually going to start making some shorter videos about the individual stories of Into the Radius. And what I mean by that is, like, alright, so there was recently a developer question that came out asking the players what their thoughts about the story and the lore of Into the Radius, like what was good about it, what was bad about it, what they could do for the sequel. And I perked up and commented that one of my favorite aspects of Into the Radius was the fact that it didn't tell the story of the Radius in a traditional sense. It instead told it in what I call small stories that make up a large-scale story. So it's lots of little stories that make up one big story. And that's always kind of been my favorite point of this style of game, is that there's just so many little things to discover. That's really fun. It's really exciting. Yeah. So, with that said, I do actually have a plan on moving forward. I am planning to make shorter content videos that focus mostly on the individual stories of Into the Radius. Which one's which? That's basic. There we go. So I'm going to be talking more about the individual logs that we find in the Radius and some of the stuff that points to individual stories. Like, a good example is right over here. This poster right here actually tells an entire story of the UNPSC trying to use their own propaganda on the explorers, and then, of course, drawing on it, which honestly it looks like they painted it in their own blood, to show their distaste in the UNPSC. So that's kind of a big thing here, and this is just one piece of evidence that points to this. 1987, yeah, it's kind of a big story, but it's not something that I really touched on much, because I'm not really sure how to tell it. So what I'm planning to do is, I'm walking the other way, thank you very much. What I'm planning to do is what I'm planning to do is just tell that story and many others like it in shorter videos. So I will still make videos that are about 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, but you're going to see a lot more 10-minute videos, or even some that'll be 5-minute videos. They'll all be focusing on the individual stories of the explorers, the UNPSC, this floating piece of cake. Creepy. And yeah, like, there's just so many little stories that I haven't really figured out what's the best way to tell it. there's been a lot, like a lot of different ideas going through my head about what is the best way to express those stories to you guys in a way that makes sense and is still engaging and fun for you guys. But it's been a struggle. So I think going forward, that's the best option I can give you guys. Short videos going over individual stories or overlapping stories with one another that kind of make this mountain of lore piece by piece. And if you guys watch my trailer, link for it right here, I think. I can't point. I wish I could point. Yeah, one of the things that I pointed to in my trailer of my return was, oh, I almost made that, was the fact that I'm going to be making many videos again, but I will be making them about other games besides Into the Radius. Oh, so close. So in the works at the moment, oh, almost had it. I've got Robo Recall, Into the Radius, Arizona Sunshine, and what's the other one? Onward. Yes. I am planning to make lore videos on those games. Oh, not even close. And that's more for my sake. That's not really like, that's not for like the algorithm or anything. That's just more for me because I want to keep making Radius stuff, and I always will. But I recognize that. Oh, almost had that. I recognize that if I just focus on a single game for the entirety of my lifespan on YouTube, then I might suffer from some burnout, and I don't want that to happen. That would be less than ideal. So I'm going to integrate some other games in here, probably just one at a time for now. I don't know if I can get up there. Yeah, just integrate those games in one at a time for now. And just so I can still have fun with this place. Just still have fun on YouTube, still have fun making content. It's not gonna lie, working on just a single game for the entirety of a YouTube channel is exhausting. I love this game, and I always will. Oh, but it is exhausting. So I am gonna be throwing some extra games in here once in a while, just to shake things up, make sure everything still feels fresh to not just yourselves, but also to me. Hey, what's this? What are you doing out here? Okay, I guess it goes there. Yeah, keep an eye out for those videos to come out soon. I'm very excited to start working on those. What else we got? Oh, What We Know About series is still greenlit. That's still going to be going forward. I still want to be making those What We Know About series when it comes to the larger storytelling. So that's kind of the big thing here. Actually, you know what? Okay, so this is kind of the best way I can explain it. So this is our What We Know About series. It's the first thing on the table right now. What we know about the Radius, the science behind the Radius, individual aspects of how the Radius works in its own universe. Then we have individual stories, or smaller stories, but still very important to the lore and how everything works. These two go hand in hand together. Then I've got extra games that I want to throw in here for my benefit, my mental sanity, and just to keep this place fresh, keep it fun. Just focus on just having fun. That's really what I'm focused on the most. Then I got the Making Money video in blue. Making Money, still going to be working on those. I have a lot of work to do on that. They'll be coming down the line eventually. And then I've got everything else kind of in the melting pot. It's a lot going on here. It's mostly just figuring out how I make everything work and working my time versus managing my time and my personal life with the YouTube all kind of mashing together. That's everything in here. So for now, on the table is main story being told through What We Know About videos, smaller stories, pending title, working on that, Making money videos, still got those in the works. Extra games, which will be coming out whenever they come out, whenever I feel like it. And everything else that I am working on for this channel will also be coming out as well eventually. Anything I missed kind of goes in this box. But yeah, that's my plans for now. Well, I guess that's all I had to really talk about here. I guess it's done. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I didn't really think about how to end this. This is a quick rant. Just give you guys a heads up on things. Don't really know how to end this video, so I will see you guys later.